All right, I'm going to take my TX15 carbon fiber and I'm going to make this puppy white. So I'm going to transfer everything from here to here. I'm probably not going to talk much through this. I'm just going to go and do it, and I'm mainly filming it for myself, so I remember how to do everything on this in case I ever need to get into it again. But I contacted Radiomaster. They sent me the back plate, the front plate. They actually had the white cover for the battery. I got that also, so I'm happy for that. But what I did also is I ordered a bunch of stuff. I ordered the antenna, the screen, a bunch of other little things to go in here. So I'm going to replace those right away, so that way I can leave the original stuff in here. So anyways, let's start with that. Let's get into here. Actually, just gonna, nothing here I can scratch. Nope. Put the cover on this thing in the meantime. All right, so I'll put that out of the way. So I think what I'm going to start with is the screen. I'm going to put that in first. This is my first time doing this, guys, so I'm taking my time. There's no rush. Plenty of time to do this today. I just want to make sure I do it right. That's why I ordered everything spare, just in case if I screw it up. Now, what I do know from watching other videos is the screen goes in this way. So we're just going to pop this puppy in here. Look how beautiful that is. Double check. Yeah, nice firm fit. Okay, so we have that part done. Let's see how this thing goes on. There should be 5 screws. This is the bracket. So I'm assuming it's going to go, this has to go this way, I'm assuming. Yeah, that goes like that. That's easy. Okay, let's get rid of this. Now, I ordered extra screws. I ordered the screw brackets, everything for it. So let's have a look. I took some pictures on screen yesterday to see what screws go where. Should be internal hex for fabric handle, no. Rear case, no. Lanyard. Gimbal, screen, Phillips head for screen bracket. Assume that's these ones here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 5 screws. And these are M2 by 6 mil. I'm sure there's nothing else in here, 6 mil. Centimeters. Yeah, these are 6 mil. All right, so let's get the screwdriver. Gotta see which screwdriver it is, make sure I'm getting the correct one. Don't want to cross thread something. That's good. You always want to start screwing in backwards so you don't cross thread anything. Nope, didn't come through the front. We're good. Let's see. Does this work? Yeah, it does. Perfect. Back it up a little. Not too tight. Like I said, you want to start screwing it backwards first. You're going to hear a click. and go forward. That way you know you're not cross-threading it. Do not force it. When it stops turning, just stop. There you go, hear that click? There you go, that should be good like that. Beautiful, look at that. Really nice. Just getting it. All right, next thing, I ordered the vibrator that goes here. You know what? It doesn't come with the screws in the box, but you think they put the screws at least in there, but they don't. So anyways, look, nothing I can do about that. This I know goes like this. This goes over it. Perfect, that part's done. And you see what screws go in for that. Lanyard, main board, gimbal, LED. I'm not putting LEDs in this. Okay, vibration. So those are 6 millimeter Phillips for screen. These ones are pointy ones. 6 mil pointies. Should be 2 of them. Well, that's interesting. Well, these are 6, so I guess we'll use these. They're not pointy, but I don't see any other pointy 6 mils here for vibration motion. 1.7 by 6. These are 2.3 by 6. So these ones are really, really thin ones. Oh, there's 2 right there. But they don't look right. They just don't look right. Okay, let's keep that aside for now. Take that out. I'm going to put this aside. We'll leave that there. We'll put the in the speaker. I ordered a speaker for it also. Which way does it go? This way or that way? I think it's this way. No. It actually goes this way. What's this? Oh. It's foam tape. And it goes this way. No, that's wrong. That's wrong. This goes down. This goes like this. There, that goes like that. Okay, that makes sense now. Are these the right screws? Makes sense. Screws in. That. Nothing came through. So far, so good. Now, I also ordered a new antenna. I think what I'm going to do, put it on now. Which way does it go? So it folds that way. It twists that way. So it just snaps in this way. Yeah, it snaps that way. There we go. Put the new antenna in. Okay, we have that. We have that. What's bugging me is that buzzer. Those are very thin screws. There's two of them right there. Yeah, I don't see where else they can go. Yeah, it's going to be those two. Where are they? I just saw them. Where are they? There's one there, and there's one there. I'm pretty sure those are the ones. Screwdriver work? Yeah, that screwdriver will work on it. All right, so let's go like that. That will go like that. We'll see if it makes a tight fit. Yeah, that seems to be it. All right, nothing came through. Perfect. So far, so good. So let's get rid of these screws. Get rid of this. This I don't need. Okay. I also ordered a new cover for the back, so I don't have to use the old one. Too bad this thing didn't come in white. Anyways, put that aside for now. So that part's done. Okay, now that is done. We're going to set that aside. Next step, let's start taking this thing apart. I'll take this off. Just double check, make sure the radio works.
Disarmed.
Yeah, everything's working the way it's supposed to.
Armed. Throttle active. Disarmed. Rescue mode active.
And these are active.
Mode on. Position hold active.
So it does work. Okay, so it works. So you just take off all these things. Those are off, that's all off. I'm gonna take this off. These things come off too. Now, I ordered a bunch of wrenches and stuff. We'll see what fits, what doesn't. I'm gonna need this. This I'm going to need. This will be for after. That will be for after. No, that's going to be 1.5, 2.5. I might need that. That's too small. Too small. So I don't need those. Too small. Perfect. Those. Now before we start taking this apart, what we're going to do is we're going to take a picture. Exactly where everything goes. All right, so let's take this off. That's one. That's two. You just want to lay everything out so everything is protected. Next thing, I start taking these things off. I think there's a bigger one. That's the one I want. So, start taking these things off. Get yourself a tool like this. It's made by Radiomaster. You could do it with long nose if you want, but more likely to scratch up something or the carbon fiber look on your radio. You don't want to do that. Okay, we're just going to put everything aside. Just trying to be meticulous of where everything goes. These ones I don't need to take off because this whole switch panel will come right off. This makes life so much easier, I'm telling you. My last Radiomaster, I didn't have this tool. And you're there with long nose and everything, you're twisting and you're scratching stuff. It's like, no, never again. One. There we go. That should be 4 of them. Okay, that's off, that's off, that's off. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put the gimbal protectors on, just like that. See, I have no strap on the back of my radio. I have no need for it. I don't like the feel of it. I just wear a neck strap. Take out the battery. Put that aside. Okay, nice, remove. These are the leather ones. Take that off. You gotta be really careful you don't damage your gimbals. Actually, what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna keep this. This is perfect. It's gonna be a long video, guys. If you don't want to watch this, don't watch it. I'm not cutting it, I'm not editing it, I'm not doing anything. I'm just recording it as, I'm just gonna play it as I'm filming it. No editing, no nothing. No jump cuts and all those other crap. There we go, just gonna move everything out of the way. Okay, so we have that. So you just take the back cover off. Does this one work? No, it's not a 2.5. What is it again? It's not this one. Get rid of that. It's not going to be this one for sure. Got it. So we get rid of this. All these things, we get rid of that. Just the back cover. Come on, get in there. So nothing attached to these. Come on, get in there. There you go. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We're just gonna check, is there anything spectacular here? No, nothing. So we got the back case off, we're gonna leave that aside. I'm gonna put my 4 screws in here with the case, because I know that's gonna go in the back case, and that's the battery cover. And that part is done. So we're gonna leave that aside. That's all we need for now, put that aside. Okay. So now you start, this is the switches here. Take this apart. Hang on, before we start taking anything apart, I got a good memory, but better safe than sorry. Take a picture. You always want to have the proper angles and everything. Make sure just everything works good for you. So I'm going to go with this one. And nothing that I can scratch it, no. So, just look at everything before you take it apart. Just see how everything goes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this switch out. That's going to be this one. I'm just going to pop it in here. Doesn't mean I'm going to install it right away. I'm just going to leave it there. This one can come out too. Unplug it. Put it in there. Now, these two. So I'm just making room so I can work. There we go. That's undone. So let's take these two out. Sorry guys, if you can't see what I'm doing, I apologize. I just want to concentrate that I'm doing this right. That goes like that, that comes out. The switch just comes out like that and goes like that. Simple as that. And I'm going to screw it in right away. It'll be done. Oopsie. Come on, baby. Oh, you might have got this. Come on. So what happens when you get old, you get the shakes. Here we go. Gotcha. Ah! This is so small. Imagine the poor people in the factories that have to do this. You know what? I'm going to use my other one. Try that again. Ah, here we go. This one holds better. Jesus, Murphy, Alex. I just came back from the gym. That's why my hands are shaking. I'm just going to slightly put it in. Same thing. Put it in reverse. Give it a click and go forward. There you go. Now we can do it by hand. Yeah, that looks good. I'll do the other one. This one, I'll just use the electric screwdriver to take it out. Now just put it back in. This is not complicated. Just take one thing out, put the other one in. But you want to be meticulous, because if you fuck it up, especially when you get to the motherboard and stuff, you want to take your time. Perfect. Now, the reason I'm not screwing these ones down is I want to get the gimbals out. And you have much better access. Let me see if I can zoom in. You have much better access to the gimbals with everything else out. So that's where I am now. So I just want to take my time, make sure I do this right. Okay, this is the buzzer. Pull the buzzer out. Okay, the buzzer is out. We're going to disconnect the antenna. You want to be careful, do not damage it. Okay, let's wrap through here. There we go. Antenna's out. Okay, so let's start undoing the gimbals. There you go. There's a little pinch. You have to pinch them to get them out. Now, let's start taking them apart. Now, I remember I cut these screws down because these were the original screws that came with it. They're pretty long because of the LEDs. And what I did is I cut them to the length that I wanted them, because if not, they protrude right through the body. There we go, she's out. Now, I was tempted to do the springs on these things, but at this point, I'm already getting used to them and they don't bother me, so I'm just gonna leave it the way it is. So I took that one gimbal out. I'm just gonna go like this, and we're gonna go like this, and take this one out first. That goes like that, so don't forget. And this goes like this. Whoopsie. You gotta be careful with these things. Go back. There, here to click in. Where'd it go? I just dropped one. Where'd it go? Okay, so this is it. I'll use this one, it's more magnetic. Perfect, nothing came through. Where is it? All right, we have that. I screw everything down. tight. Like I said, finger tight. Okay, perfect. Look at that, beautiful. Okay, so this one goes here. Take that one out now. We're gonna put this one back in its place. Okay, so that looks good like that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put these screws back on. That's that. Okay. Okay, so far so good. Alright, so we have that goes like that. I just want to check the picture for those wires, if they're going in the right spot. Yep. Yep, those are going in the right spot. Yep, I'm good. Everything there is good. Okay, so that part's done. This is done. That's screwed down. Just put that out of the way. Okay, so now that part's done. Let's do the next one. Take off the next gimbal. Okay, so this one's out. Pull it out. Okay. Just double check everything. Make sure it's all good. I'm gonna pop it into spot. There we go. We're gonna put the gimbal protector on. Okay. So we have the gimbal protector on, perfect. Next step, we're gonna put the screws back in. And don't forget, if you remove the LEDs like I did, these screws that come with it, these are about 2 millimeters longer, the originals. If you leave them like that, it will punch through the case. So you have to be careful. So what I did, I cut about 2 mils off because I prefer flying without the LEDs. For one thing, I don't use them. It's more of a gimmick than anything else. But also it lowers my gimbals by about 2 millimeters. And I found I just couldn't get used to the radio. And then when I measured for my boxer, I noticed that everything was different with the box, with the height of the gimbals and everything in the radio itself. So I just copied the box, so I just took that off and it worked beautifully. And I was really happy with the radio afterwards. Okay, so that part's done. It's screw everything down. Be careful with your gimbals, eh? Like don't crush them or anything, or force them. Gentle, everything finger tight. If you feel resistance, stop. And when you're done, don't forget you have to reprogram your gimbals. Now, my biggest fear is the screen, that cable, that ribbon cable. I've never played with a ribbon cable before. So it's going to be a learning experience for me. Okay, so this part's all done. Make sure the gimbals work. Look how beautiful that looks. Don't you like that? I think it looks great. Okay, so that part's done. So let's put the protectors back on. That's on. Yeah, you know what, we'll put it on its own protective pad here. And what we're going to do now is we're going to put this back on. It's pretty straightforward. It's actually easy. You just have to be patient. Take your time with it. I already watched somebody else do it. The guy did a great job. He did an excellent job filming it also. And this one gave me the inspiration to do it because I've always wanted a white radio. And I would have loved to have the radio, the Boxer Max, in white with the red trim. I think that looks so sexy. But we'll see when it's done. And that's why I ordered the extra lenses, the screen and everything. So if something were to happen, I got a backup one. Don't crank down on it. Feel resistance, stop. Just give it that, not even a quarter turn. There, done. Okay, since that part's done, I'm just gonna put the caps on. I don't put the writing forward because every aircraft is different, so I don't care about the writing on it. This is one sexy radio, I'm telling you. I know Radiomaster, they make the crush versions and everything. I could have got a crush and just changed the gimbals. But you know what? I'm having fun making it myself. So look at that. Look how good that looks. With the antenna up, that works. It looks beautiful. All right, let's go here. Let's put that like that. Okay, so that part is done. So next step. Okay, so from what I'm seeing here, screw here, screw there. I think there's one there. Okay, let's see. Yeah. So we're gonna put that. Ties it. These have Loctite on them. Nice, I'm impressed. Now you want to watch where everything goes. Whoop, where'd it go? Keep everything together. Okay, now this, I'm assuming it's held down. Yeah. And the antenna goes here. There we go. So that comes out like that. That's gonna go in there. I'm gonna get rid of that. Oh yeah, so you gotta be really careful with that. See that little clip here? That clips in here. So we're just gonna put that aside for now. Just gonna go like this. Make sure nothing happens to it. Okay, so next step, let's get rid of this ribbon cable. I think all you do is pull up on this black tab. Yeah, see it popped up? You pull the cable out very, very gently. So it didn't go up by much. So let's have a look. So the buzzer's here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna disconnect that buzzer. It's not a buzzer. It's actually a haptic, what's it called, haptic sensor or something? Okay, these are all the screws. Okay, I see what that goes for. All right, so let's get rid of everything that goes there. We're gonna get rid of that. Gonna get rid of this. Okay, so we're just gonna remove all the screws that hold down this motherboard. One. Actually, you know what? Before we do that, let's take a picture. Always, guys, take pictures. If you're not sure, I'm pretty good at this, but just in case. Okay, here we go. Good. Video's still going strong. Yeah, we're good. All right, so you start taking this apart. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 screws. 8 screws. When you take stuff apart, don't yank on it. Carefully lift it. Because you can see these parts go in here. So I'm assuming you have to gently lift it and pull back. We have it up. What's holding it? Don't want to damage this board. There's nothing underneath. Gotcha. Okay, now before we pry, okay, there's nothing there. That's what was holding it, was these things. Look at this, man, what a beauty. Okay, so I'm going to gently put this down. Don't mess with it. Now, the next step, we're going to take off the thing here for this. Pull that out, that goes in here. We're going to pop that in here. That's done. Now, let's get these buttons out. A little flat. Right there. Let me pop that thing in there. Oops, switch. Doesn't want to go in. Oh, got it in. Okay. Okay, got it in. Same thing on this one, take it out. Oh, I see. Push in and down at the same time. I don't want to break the case. You want to be really careful. So I'm going to go like this. Now the other one, you have to push that tab in. Got it. Okay, tab this in. Next step. Okay, this stuff that I don't have to touch. That's done, that I don't have to touch. These are the switch. Oh, look at that. They're held down by that. That's incredible. Okay. Just learned something new. All right, next step. We're going to take out the trim switches. There's 4 of them. Whatever you do, take your time. Don't rush it. It's not a race. You know, I need more light. Here you go. Get yourself a headlight. These things are great. Gives you that extra lighting when you need it. Okay. That comes out. I'm going to pop it right back in. There's a screwdriver. That doesn't feel right. Oh no, same thing. Oh, they feel like that, that's it. Okay. All right, so that part's done. Next, another trim. Oh yeah, it's getting there. On my buddy's radio, see this thing right here, the shiny one, right there? What that is, that holds down for neck lanyard. My buddy's is loose on his radio. I think what I'm going to do is, now that I know how to take this thing apart, I might just take his motherboard out and fix his while I'm at it. He's got the exact same radio I do. Ah, crap, it fell through. Now you don't have to do what I did and buy all the extra screws and everything. You could just transfer one to the other. I just wanted the extra parts just in case. I wanted a new screen just in case. I don't have to have it, but it was like 25 bucks. I said, you know what? In case I mess up the ribbon cable or something, putting it back in, I don't want to be stuck. Okay, so we have that. So we have to take out the last trim. The last one in. I love doing projects like this, it's fun. If you like to tinker, don't be shy, man, go for it. Now, apparently, this part here is a bead to get out. So, let's see. Let's take a picture of that. Okay. A small screwdriver. Oh, I see what holds this down. The worst part is, you can't buy this part. Come on, baby, come out. There has to be an easy way to get it out. It must just slide out. Oh, got one. Got two. Drop back in. One, and pop the other one in. Two. There you go. Oh, they're in. All right. Let's have a quick look. So far, so good. Looking good. Okay, that part's done. Now, let's put these little puppies in. Oh, you got it. Take one, put it here. Got it. Next one. Oh, I see. Oh, that's easy. Yeah, look at that. Make sure they're going in the right direction. You want to make sure your switches are all in the right direction. Okay, so that part's done. Is there anything else left in this thing? No. So now this part is done. I can get rid of the case. Oh no, haha, almost forgot, guys. The important part. Let's see, do I have a screwdriver for that? And yes, I do. Just gotta screw that. Now I can take it off. Okay, so I have that. So this one comes with a brand new screw. I think I'm going to replace the screw, put the new one with the Loctite on it. Not too tight so you don't crack the case. It's a little crooked. There we go. Give it one more shot. There. Let's have a look. How's she look? Look at that. Okay, so now that we have that part done, time to reassemble. Get rid of this. Okay, now we got to put everything back in. So now you got to be really careful how you put everything in. So don't pinch any wires. So we got to get rid of tweezers. Let's make sure everything's seated in properly. Everything there is in. Okay, so now, because you want to do this one time, you don't want to do this. Oops, something just fell. 3, 6, 7. One of those. 8. Okay. I know where that goes. That actually goes right there. Oopsie, that fell out. So this goes this way. Okay, so we're gonna go like this. This is gonna go here. I see. Let's go in. Yep. Oh. See the buzzer cable right there? Make sure everything's out. Make sure the antenna wire is completely out. This goes out. I think this goes out there. We're just going to double check. I'm pretty sure it does. That goes at the top. No, actually, it goes this way. Well, that's interesting. Okay. Okay, so that comes out here. That's not a problem. Gonna flip it quickly. This gotta get pushed in there. Okay, so far so good. Okay, so we're just gonna double check, make sure nothing is pinched. It looks all good. Okay, so you just put the screws back in. I'm not going to use the electric screwdriver for this. Whoopsie. You know what? I'm going to have to. It's not very this one's more magnetized. So we're going to go like this. We're just going to put them in like that, just to say they're seated, and then I'll tighten them down by hand. Before we plug anything in, we're going to check polarity, make sure everything plugs in the way it's supposed to. Should be pretty easy. Okay, so now that we have that, let's screw everything down. I'll do it by hand. Do not force it. You'll crack the plastic. Okay, so all that's good, all that's tight. Check the front case. No wiggle. So far, so good. Damn, is that sexy or what? Okay, so while we have that there, I'm not gonna put those knobs on because I can crush the connector here. Don't want to do that. Okay, so the next step, the ribbon cable. Like I said, this scares the shit out of me. As far as I know, it just goes in like that. And it locks down. Now, I don't know if that's gonna work. But we'll test it afterwards. Okay, so now next step, this thing. This you gotta be super careful. I wanna get this thing connected. So we're gonna go like this. Come on, click in. Got it. Clicked in. Get this in here. Got it. Okay, so the antenna's clipped in. Next up, this got to go in here. Now this, be very careful. It should just sit there. You gotta get the screws aligned. And it's in. Okay, so nice and gentle with this. Yeah, still working. Okay. It's gonna be a long video. Thank you for staying though, if you're watching. Whoa, oh no, 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 no. You don't want to drop that into the case. I don't want to take the whole thing apart again. Just give it a quarter turn. And finger tight, that's all you need. All right, now the next step. This is the buzzer. You start plugging things back in. Have I got everything? Pretty sure I do. Okay, let's get the picture out. This I don't think I need for this. This is pretty self-explanatory. It just plugs into, there you go, and it clips right in. This one go like this. This was like that. I just want to see which way positive is, which was negative. So negative goes on the top. There we go. Negative on the top. That goes like that. The gimbals, they plug on the outside hole, which is right here. This one plugs on the outside hole. Just want to make sure that is it towards the outside. Yep, towards the outside. Goes like that. Okay. The buzzer, the negative is on the top. Doesn't help having big honking fingers. Oops, negative on the top, I said. There you go, gotcha. Okay, so have we got everything? There's no extra screws. There's nothing lying on my bench that's extra. Just give it a quick double check, make sure everything is tight. Nothing gonna fall off. Perfect, so that part is done. Next, let's put on the back plate. I make sure everything is good. There's nothing being pinched here. There's nothing going to access those gimbals, touch them. And that goes down like that. That goes like that. Okay, we're good. Now let's put the back case on. Finger tight, that's all you need on this thing. That's done. That on. Battery in. Oh yeah. Now before I put the that wasn't perfectly tight. All right, moment of truth. These just gotta be recalibrated. That's no big deal. Okay, so that works. I shut that down. put the back covers on and then the front knobs. Okay, back covers. So these things, the way I usually do it, I put them in like this first. And then this just clips in there. That's done. So come on, get in there. Oh, there we go, got it. All right, that part's done. Let's put the knobs on. It's gonna be S2, which goes like this. I'm gonna switch one, which goes like this. Try it again. Turn my light off so you guys can get a better view.
Disarmed.
Perfect. Now let's go into where's it again? Calibration. Everything in the middle. Start. Center everything. Everything is centered. Next. You don't have to jam these things to the end. Just gently do it. Move the spots all the way to the end. Well, this is not working. Oh, I see what I did wrong. Try it again. Go to center, next, return, and do it again. We're gonna calibrate the pots. No, return, calibration, sticks are centered, the pots are centered, start. Move axis. There we go. Now it's going to work. There. Now we're good. Next. Completed. Returned. Return. Let's go here. Channel monitor. Perfect. Excellent. Check out a different model.
Off. Buzzer active. Buzzer off. Telemetry. Turtle mode on. Turtle mode off.
Try a different model. Let's try my T2.
Disarmed.
Okay.
Armed. Auto launch started. Throttle active. Disarmed. Return to home started. Return to home stopped. Course hold active. Manual mode. Angle mode. Pan and tilt enabled. Camera lock to center.
And these ones have nothing. It works beautifully.
Buzzer active. Buzzer off. Telemetry. Telemetry.
All right, let's go model. I go back to the quads. I just leave it on quads because I fly those quite often.
Disarmed.
Well, guys, that's it. She's done. What do you think? White Radiomaster TX15
Throttle active.
Max.
Rescue mode active. Disarmed.
Leather
Rescue
grips on it.
mode on.
Like I said, I don't put a strap on mine. I don't need to. When I'm at the field or something, I'll just put my antenna like this. I'll rest it on the antenna to get a bit of an angle. I find the strap I have the stand also, the metal stand, but I just don't like it. It kind of bothers me. My hands touch it right here, so I don't like it. So I still have it though. Anyways, guys, that's it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said, like, subscribe. If you have any questions, put them down below. But I don't know how long I've been filming for. Maybe an hour. I have no idea. Anyways, listen, super easy to do. Anybody could do this. Like, take your time. You don't need to buy all the accessories that I did. I just bought them to have them just in case I needed them. Anyways, guys, that's it. Enjoy. Take care. Bye now.